Okay guys, so I have steamed my hair and I've left it dripping wet. So I'm going to put in the Kinky Curly knot today. So I've used that amount and I'm just going to rake it in sections. I'm just going to sort of rub it in with my fingers just to make sure all the strands are covered. It's quite white. Hopefully when it dries it should disappear. This is the first time I'm using this, by the way. Okay, so that's how I've put in the knot today. I'll finish up and come back. Alright, so I've put in all of the knot today conditioner. I've put quite a lot in because my hair has a tendency to get dry, so I don't want it to be too dry. So I'm going to put in the Kinky curling custard, and I'm just going to do it section by section. I have a habit of always starting at the back. Let me start at the front so that you guys can see. So I've put a little bit more water because you've got to make sure that your hair is sopping wet. So, and I'll just show you how much I'm putting in, like that much. These products smell really nice, so which is good. Sometimes you get stuff that really smells quite horrible, so I'm just going to rake it through like that. Just separate them. Don't forget, make sure you get your roots as well, because what you don't want is to have nice defined curls on top of an afro puff. So I'm just working my fingers. I'm just raking it through with my fingers. It says you can comb, but I don't. I've already detangled and I don't really want to keep combing my hair every minute. But just make sure you use your fingers to work it in. And get it right to your tips as well. So that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to work it throughout my whole hair, and what I'll do is show you the end result and show you what it looks like. Okay. Okay guys, I'm almost done. I'm just on my last section. So, goodness, it says to use a lot of product, and in some of the other videos I've watched, people do use a lot, but I really hope this sinks in and it won't look white. So I'm just separating them because I know my hair's so thick and curly. I thought if I try and help with the clumping process, that maybe it will come out, it will help it to come out nicer as well. So I'm just sort of smoothing it down in small sections, and I'm going from the root as well because I'm aware that my roots are very thick and I don't want it to be too voluminous, so that's why I'm just trying to smooth it down as well. Apparently you're supposed to do a bit of a head shake when you finish this. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. I'm not very good at head shaking. Plus it will just make me feel a bit unwell. I'll probably feel a bit dizzy afterwards, but we'll see. I've had to keep adding water because it was getting a bit dry, and I was worried because it does say to make sure your hair is soaking wet. So I've just been adding water throughout, which I'm aware is going to make the drying process take forever and a day. But I'm not going anywhere today anyway, so I don't mind. Okay, so I kind of did it with a bit of a side part. Whoops, blind myself. With a bit of a side part, just so that when it does dry, that I can style it a bit more easier. So we'll see. All right, so that's the back. Okay, and once it's dry, I will come back and I will take pictures as well, because I know sometimes it doesn't always show up so clearly with the camera. Alright ladies, catch you in a bit. Okay guys, so I did the head shake. I thought I'd do it anyway, and I recommend it, I think, because it seems to have separated more into its own sort of individual sections. So, because when I first did it, I was thinking some bits still look a bit fuzzy, but it's actually starting to separate and each section is kind of clumping together already. So yeah, so definitely do the head shake. Alternatively, you can do what I did, jump up and down, which again sort of shook it up a bit, and then what I did is just sort of flick my head side to side, and it's come out like this. So I've lost the side part that I originally had, but oh well, I'll figure something out a bit later. Alright,